Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another stretch session here on Anthony Fong Fitness. My name is Anthony Fong, and welcome aboard. Today, we're going to look at recovery stretching after some vigorous exercise. Come up a little bit closer. The reason I've come to this session today, I was thinking during our level 3 lockdown at the moment, we've been out last 2 days in the park with the kids, and we've been running around in different ways than we normally don't. For example, we've done a lot of running around, sprinting with the kids, and being at home for the last 4 or 5 days, we're getting a little bit stiffer than normal. So I thought, what could we do to help us all recover from our aches and pains, from doing the things that we don't normally do? And you may be the same. You may be doing a little bit of cycling, walking, jogging, with the family or by yourself with your partner, things that you don't normally do as we're a little bit more isolated in lockdown, but getting out to the park in the afternoon or early evening or in the morning even, just get a break from home. So here's our recovery stretch session to get you through the morning and through the day and on to another wonderful morning here in Auckland City in Aotearoa. Welcome aboard. Let's go. All right. First, we're going to do a little bit of standing breathing exercises. So let's start bending the knees, breathing in through the nose, arms up. And out through the nose, arms down, bend the knees. Again, breathing in through the nose, arms up. And breathe out through the nose, arms down. And again, breathing in. And out. Here we go. Breathing in, arms up. And arms down. Breathing in, arms up. And breathing out, arms down. Breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, arms down. In through the nose. And out through the nose. In through the nose, and out through the nose. In through the nose, and out through the nose. 3 more, in through the nose, and out through the nose. In through the nose, and out through the nose. Last one. And out through the nose. So warming up the body, the idea with the recovery stretch session is to get the blood flow through the body, getting you warm, get the circulation going. It helps us to loosen our muscles after a vigorous session outside, whatever activity you've been doing. Gently ease back into movement through the joints, through our hips, our back, our shoulders, our neck, our ankles, our knees. So we're trying to get back into a little bit of mobility, even though we're feeling a little bit creaky this morning, like I am as well. Also, what I did this morning was, and last night when I came home from our run outside, we did some sprints with the kids outside yesterday evening in Cornwall Park. So that was fun. Feeling it a bit today. So I got an ice pack and put it in a tea towel and put it on my quadricep muscles, my thigh muscles, and my hamstrings are a little bit tight and on the lower back. I did it again this morning before I came to this session. So it just helped to, with recovery, any general tears or inflammation into your muscles, just want to calm those down. A bit of ice would always help. And if you feel that you've really pulled or tweaked a muscle, maybe some anti-inflammatories with a bit of food would help within the first 24 hours, definitely, such as Voltaren. But make sure with things like Voltaren that you're not prone to the side effects such as tummy upsets and things, but I'm sure you know what medication works for you. Anyway, let's now start with a little bit of work into the lower body as we start to move a little bit more. Let's do some work, some walking first. So just working the hips, walking on the spot, working the hips. I'm going to walk forward towards you and walking back. Walking forwards, working the arms, knees, hips, ankles, elbows. Just gently walking forward and back, or just standing on the spot's fine too. Whatever works for you. Just getting that blood flow through all those creaky muscles, joints, a little bit stiff in the morning, especially after sleeping. But it was great. We all had a good sleep the last few nights because we've been doing some workout in the park, walking, jogging, sprinting the last 2 nights. So starting to feel it, but also body's getting a lot of recovery at night too, and we're sleeping a lot better. Actually, give you a little secret, everyone's still asleep while I'm doing this in the morning. Should start to feel a little bit warmer now. That's what we want. The heart and lungs are starting to work a bit more. The motor in the car is starting to work, so you're starting to feel a bit warmer, which is great. Circulation is working, heart and lungs, blood flow to the legs, the big muscle groups, quadriceps, thighs, gluteal muscles, backside muscles. So here we go. Okay, now let's work a little bit more into the legs and hips. So we're just going to go forward and back. A little bit of balance work. Forward with the knee and back. Forward with the knee and back. Here it looks side on. Forward with the knee and back. So you're working your backside muscles, working the hip flexors, just getting some movement in there. Work your arms too. Other side, through, through. So you go on your tiptoes on the opposite leg you're balancing on. A little bit of balance work in the morning as well. And forward, straight on, change legs, bring the knee forward. Here we go. Couple more, pulling up the hips a bit more. Okay. A little bit more now into the hamstring. So we take this a little bit further, like a soccer or a rugby kick. Here we go. Gently going forward. Each leg. If you've got tight hamstrings like me after running yesterday, take this very easy, but it's not going to hurt if you just work through at your own pace. Here we go. So right leg across like a kick, left leg across like a soccer kick or rugby kick. Just get the movement through the hamstrings, knees, hips, lower back. Try alternate legs, left kick, right kick. You'll feel it in the hamstrings through from the knee up into the backside, through here. Let's go again. Left, right kick, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, and left leg. So we're doing it at a nice, easy pace. We're not going too fast. Go at a pace that's comfortable for you. Again, we're getting the blood flow working, getting the muscles, joints lubricated, and just moving a little bit more in the morning. You might find in the morning you're a little bit stiffer anyway, which is quite normal, as I feel sometimes in the morning after a good sleep. So waking up the body, getting the mind focused, especially when it's nice and quiet in the morning or you've got some time for yourself. And with lockdown, maybe you only got 10, 15 minutes before everything goes crazy again. Everyone's at home or you've got to go to work into your office, which is 2 meters away. But, you know, just to have that change of mind and focus, give yourself that time. when you can during the day or night. Okay, let's move on now from the hips into the back region. We want to get that spine working a bit in rotation and flexion extension in the spine. So what we're going to do is rotate first, so nice and easy, standing up, just going side to side. We call this the old washing machine, going side to side. You can do your arms a little bit more vigorously or straighter if you like, or you can just do it nice and relaxed. Doesn't matter. Whatever you feel comfortable with in the morning, depending on how stiff you're feeling or how flexible or energized you feel. We're just going through the whole body, joint and muscles, easing it through our program. Still a few more. Here we go, side to side. Starting to feel warm already, which is great. Now, as well as rotating the spine, we want to work the spine in flexion and extension. So we want to move our back forward and back and to lengthen it out slightly. So what we're going to do now is standing there with our feet about hip width apart, your normal stance. Arms up. Imagine you've got a ball with your hands together like this, about shoulder width apart, arms up above the head or a little bit wider. And from there, I just want you to feel your back lifting up towards the ceiling, your back muscles, your spine, shoulder muscles, your arms. Imagine someone has got a piece of string on your head and is pulling your head up towards the ceiling. So you want to feel that you're being pulled up to the ceiling. Your arms are getting stronger, straighter. My right arm's a little bit, there we go, but straighter now, lifting up from the hips, through the ribs, up through the mid-back, through the upper neck, through your spine, through your shoulders. Feels like a good stretch. Let's do some breathing as we do this. 6 breaths, here we go. Breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose and out. 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 2 more. And last one. Now, with that, with the arms above your head, we just want to go side to side. Just going side to side. Okay, keeping the arms above your head. Side to side you go. Working the spine. Now you're working your lower back muscles as you go side to side. Okay, here we go. A few more. And elevate your shoulders down. May feel a little bit movement through and stiffness through the shoulders. Let's give it a roll forward and a roll back. Now for our lower back, we want to extend the back as we do a lot of work going forward in the chair and in our everyday movements. So we want to keep our chest up and try and get that arch back in our back. Hands on the hips or palms of the hands into the lower back. And we want to push your hips forward. Here we go, I'm on the screen now. Push your hips forward and gently look back and forward. Push your hips forward and gently look back to work the spine and the back. Here we go again, push back, hips forward. And one more, push forward with the hips, push into your hands There we go. Okay. Now we're working on the whole body now. I'm going to start with the stretch set for the lower body again. We're going a little bit deeper now into the hamstrings. So we're going to bring our feet wider, in a wide stance, wide as possible. And bring our hands down to our knees, shins, or toes, whatever you can do today. So let me come back and I'll show you. Feet wide, opening up the hips, hands on hips, lift out of the hips, go forward, come down, hands onto the knees. That's enough for you today. Then you feel it in the hamstrings. Try and get the knees, push the knees back to feel more work into the hamstrings. And just relax the head for 5 breaths. Two more breaths. And gently come up from there. Bring your feet together. That's our first stretch for the hamstrings for today. Our next stretch is a yoga stretch called the Warrior One, which is a great stretch for the hips and for our spine and shoulders and legs. So basically what we're doing is arms up as we practiced, but we bring left foot forward, knee bent, and right leg behind you straight. Let me go side on. So it's left foot forward and your knee at 90 degrees. Make sure your knee is not over the toes. So you've got to bring your feet forward, foot forward more, back leg straight as possible on an angle about 45 degrees. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to do one side at a time. Keep my arms up, work the back and breathe for 5 breaths. Okay, let's do this together. Coming up. Left foot in front, back leg straight. Left foot in front, back leg bent. Breathing through the nose, in and out through the nose. Let's try the other side. So right foot in front, knee bent at 90 degrees, left leg at about 45 degrees, foot down, arms up. By keeping the left foot down, you're opening up the left hip, arms up, away we go. Let me show you side on. Okay, here we go. Left foot in front, 90 degree with the knees, back leg at 45 degrees, foot down, away we go. 5 breaths, arms up. Two more breaths. And come back. You'll be amazed how by just bringing your arms up and working your legs or hips on an angle, how you're opening up through the hips at different angles, lengthening the back, opening up the shoulders, the neck, the lower back. Wonderful stretch. Okay, from there, we go into our backside stretch, backside hip stretch. So standing on your left leg, bring your right knee up, bring your hands around the knee, and just stand tall and bring the knee into the chest. like this, and breathe in and out through the nose, which helps us calm our breath down and get our heart and lungs really working well. Here we go. Two more. Good. Change legs. Good test for your balance in the morning as well. So standing straight on your right leg, nice and strong. Bring your left knee up and stretch. Good. Now to work with front of the legs, so quadriceps, thigh muscles. We're going to stand on our left leg, bend the right knee back, knees together, stand up straight. You're bending your left knee, bending your right knee, right leg, right hand, taking the foot underneath, standing straight on your left leg, stretching through the thigh here, breathing through the nose. Here we go, 5 times. There we go. Let's try the other side. Just remember, if you've got tight muscles from activity yesterday or last night, such as in my quadriceps today, my thighs, just go to the point where you can feel a stretch without overstretching. By overstretching it or pushing it a little bit further, you might think, oh, this feels great, I can stretch it a bit more. But remember, you may have really loosened the muscles yesterday if you haven't done any vigorous exercise in those areas for a while. So take it very, very easy, just to your comfort level. It's probably the best way to put it. At a level that you feel comfortable without overstretching. Let's go back. Standing on my right leg, left leg comes up, bend the knee, tuck it back, bring your knees together, and stretch. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feels better already. Just getting that blood flow through the muscles that have been working hard over the last day or so, and maybe we're not working those muscles as much as we used to, or those muscle groups that we don't work on commonly for whatever reason. But it's all good to work on the different muscle groups and do different activities. And lockdown has given us the opportunity to do different activities from what we normally do. You might normally go to the gym or yoga or swimming or cycling, but to do other things like walking and running and jumping around with the kids or other things is a great way to let the body adapt to your muscle structure as well, which we all need. Okay. Couple of stretches now for the upper body. So we're going to stretch the mid-back region, very simple. Bend the knees, arms together in front, crossed over. Push the palms away from you and push forward. You're stretching those shoulders and upper back muscles. And here we go, breathing as you stretch forward towards, away from you, as I push towards the camera. Here we go, breathing in through the nose and out. In through the nose and out. Here we go, breathing in through the nose and out. In through the nose and out. Last one. And release from there. Good. Well, starting to feel a little bit warmer. I definitely am, just after these simple stretches. And last stretches now for our pectoral muscles, our chest muscles. You know, we get a bit tight from the computer, crunched over, sitting a lot. We're not moving as much during lockdown. and not moving as much as we used to. So we've just got to remind ourselves to sit up straighter, posture-wise. So what we're going to do is put our hands behind our back, pull the shoulders back, stand up a little bit straighter, bring the shoulder blades together, and breathe. Pull the hands down and breathe. In and out through the nose. Here we go. Should be feeling a bit warmer now through the upper body as well. 3 more. Here we go. And last one. Okay, we're done for today. That's it. Thank you for joining me here. My name is Anthony Fong. Ka kitea noa, saichen wa pangyo. Take care wherever you are, and we'll see you again. Check me out online, anthonyfongfitness.co.nz. Love to hear from you. Any comments, any feedback, any questions you have. We'll see you soon. Okay, take care.